You ever got in a fight for real? Oh my God, baby, I'm from Brooklyn. I was jumped on the subway. I had to fight my way out of a couple things. Hell, I'm fighting. Me and my ex-boyfriend, the reason I left him is because he was abusive. He used to hit me. I'm fighting him. So trust me, I can throw these hands when I have to. I just don't like to. Why? Why do I want to get this face scratched up? No, I don't do that.
My Fina loves, it's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Fina Entertainment News.
No, that drives me crazy. It hasn't. Reality in this television hasn't clicked for me because if I can't get SAG credit, I don't want to say reality. Okay. Anyway, that's just me. But there's a lot that you don't see. There's a lot that you don't see, and I'm not just talking about the sisters. There's just a lot that you don't see, and I guess there's always got to be a hero, and I'm sure you all can see who that is. So, yeah, sometimes it gets a little frustrating watching this because I don't know, that part just bothers me. But anyway, and then the dance auditions. Like, tell me who all thought my worm was the bomb. I took it back to the 80s. I took it back to the 80s because I can do the worm. I'm good with that. The dancers came together. That was cool. Lily's book, she is off the chain. Y'all are gonna love her book because she got it together, honey. Her little nasty self, she got it together. You are gonna love it. So make sure y'all get the Many Faces of Sister Hot Pussy when it comes out. And also, you know who I just love? I just want to spend the day with and play with. Eris Harris. She is so cute. When she said she built a house under the spot under the house for her alien friends, I want to go play with her and her alien friends. She's so cute. And when she said very, 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 very fantastic. She's just so cute. She has such a beautiful little personality, and I just want to hug her and kiss her. Like little cute girls, I just love to death. All right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty of this show. Of course, as always at the end, they give you something to nail bite, right? I'm just say this. Coco Clemens, that is my sister. And I've been around her since I was a teenager. And she has never changed. She has never tried to be someone that she isn't. She has never tried to hide her personality. She has not done that. So, that being said, yes, she has had her moments where she can be a tough pill to swallow. But I'm going to have to give her credit for the whole 3 months, however long we were in Atlanta. She was well behaved. But you only see that part. Okay. And you don't see all the other stuff around that part. That's what drives me crazy. So during this whole taping, I don't know if you've noticed the theme. It's we're second, they're first. And that is fine. I don't know if anybody can understand. We never said we want to headline. It caught us off guard when they decided that they should be the headliners when we didn't know it was going to be a headlining situation. That's that. So, of course, when you see everybody blow up in the studio, you don't see all the stuff around that. So, yeah, no, Coco wasn't just going off spewing her things and what we've done just because it's fun. You did not see the whole gamut. So, that's just that. And, yeah, no, like I said, her attitude is her attitude. She's never faked it. She's never changed. Everyone knows her. But she was valid, and of course you don't get that part, but it's all good because thank God we still move on with or without that. I got my headphones in. My hair is caught. And now this whole situation with the song that goes last, again, the argument seems like it comes up as they want to open and close. No, we were never told we had that option. We were never told. It was, we're better than you. We can do this. Candy and Tiny has more followers, and that's just that. So we didn't mind opening. We don't mind opening. We open all the time. The thing that we were trying to explore, I was trying to explain to Tamika, is that you close your show with the strongest song. Not for nothing, Weak is the strongest song on all of our playlists. Everything. Weak is a triple platinum international #1 song. Let me break it down to you like this. New Edition is off the chain. They've been around for 40 years. You got New Edition, Johnny Gill, Ralph Tresvant, Bobby Brown, BBD. All these hits, all these records, and you know what they end their show on? Poison. Because Poison is the biggest song and it gets people out their seats and they're ready to scream, "It's driving me out of my mind." Yes, yes. I'm gonna have to put up a what do you call it? What do you call those things when you have to choose, you pick a side or whatever it is, just to see who agrees. I mean, that's what we were taught growing up. Maybe it's changed with social media that followers get the last song. I don't know. But like I said, that's all we were trying to say, but it makes it look like we were being difficult and it wasn't that at all. And then you have somebody, oh, okay, that was the thing in that scene because that's the first time you really saw me get a little antsy. But again, you don't see the stuff that goes around that. Yeah, I didn't like being put on the spot and being told, you said and you did. First of all, again, I could care less about what someone else does as long as it doesn't affect me. Don't come near me or mine and we're fine. Oh, that rhymes too. But yeah, no, I was put in a position where I had to defend myself and I had to break it down. What I said, you will not put words in my mouth. That's what you won't do. And yeah, you won't do that. Not when I'm sitting there. And I had to defend myself. And yes, it seems to me, and you didn't get this part where I said they can be a little dysfunctional. They can be a little dysfunctional. Am I right or wrong? I'm going to say I'm right on this one. I'm going to have to pat my back. But you don't see that part. It's all good, though. It's all good. You know what? This is the thing for me. I love Xscape, and I always have. And this is why I do not like reality television, because it ruins relationships. It just ruins relationships. You have relationships with these people for hundreds of years, and then one incident comes up, and all of a sudden, nowadays, it's a Twitter, Instagram war, which I think is so stupid. Not when we have all these modes of communication. Call me, talk to me, tell me what's wrong. If you can't do that, don't go on social media, because you literally missed a step. Instead of going to social media, you could just dial 7 digits, 10 digits, whatever it is. That's it. Oh, so I was a little frustrated watching that episode because I just really hate the way it makes us look. It makes SWV look like all we want to do is we want to open, we want a headline, no, that is not the far from the truth. We did not want to headline. We don't mind opening. All we wanted was the final song because we had the biggest song. But I guess that's wrong. That's wrong. Yeah. Let me. Will you guys do a touring documentary? That would have probably been part of the tour, but no. I swear I Missed Us is one of the dopest albums ever. I loved I Missed Us. I Missed Us and Still, the last 2 albums, it really hurt me that they didn't get the attention. We were on an independent label and they didn't really put a lot of marketing into it. Because those 2 albums were so dope, 2 of the best albums we've done. Have y'all commented on Tiny comparing your production and outfits? There's no need to. If that's how they feel, more power to them. Look, we get out there, we're comfortable, we do what we have to do. We've not really had I've not heard any comments about us. I mean, I guess they count. This is the thing I keep telling people. Promoters, producers, networks, tours, they all find value in SWV with our flat shoes, our overalls, and whatever. It's our peers that have a problem with us. And sadly, it's the peers that don't give us a check. So continue to think what you want and feel how you feel. Oh, we're coming to New York actually tomorrow. We're doing the Sherry Shepherd show. Is there any chance of you ladies figuring it out? I don't know. And I'm disappointed too. I don't know. Look, we're not the ones that hopped on social media and with receipts and started just disrespecting. I mean, it's just disrespectful. And no matter how much you say it's business, it's not business, because you know what? Business can be worked out. So anyway.
I know some of y'all are super, super upset about what I said about we need to headline the show with SWV, and now everybody was lighting me up on social media saying, oh, Connie has the big head. But it wasn't even like that. Like, what people don't understand, when I say it's not about who sold the most records, it's about who sells the most tickets. I mean, it's true, right? Yeah. Because, I mean, there are a lot of artists who have established themselves as headlining artists. You know, your Fantasias, New Edition. You know, there are other groups and different people that I can name that, say, for instance, SWV probably, yeah, have sold more records than them. But they would still open up for those people. You feel what I'm saying? And it's no diss to SWV. And I wasn't even trying to be dissing. Did y'all see the way I said it? I was just very matter of fact. And I think my energy, when I'm very straightforward, if I say something that people don't like and I'm very straightforward, they get offended by it. When I'm not trying to be offensive, I'm just speaking business. It's just business. If you don't agree with me, just don't agree with me. We ain't got to get mad at each other about it. That's just how I look at it. Feel me?
That's the same video where Candy said promoters were talking to them about a tour. So there was a miscommunication going on. If you missed all of those videos, I have linked them in the description below. I also said last week that I don't think she's aware that Candy does something called Speak On It, that if she's on a show, after every episode, she's going to release an episode of Speak On It talking about the show. Because if she was aware, she wouldn't keep saying people jumping on social media with receipts. She would be like, you know what? This is what Candy does anyways. And lastly, because I want to get back to the video, the same way how she came on and excused Coco behavior and said, look, Coco been good, but she had a moment. She was defending us and all of these different excuses and how Coco is real and she's never changed and all of these different things. Well, if you can excuse her behavior and all of that and find some grace in it because she's your sister and you understand that she was simply defending herself and your group, then why is it so hard to understand that Candy and the other girls were doing the same thing? When SWV themselves had a reality TV show and they were all going through it, so why is it so hard to show the other people grace? I understand they are not in your group, but if it's so easy to say, look, I can see and understand why Coco snapped, why is it so hard to say I can see and understand why Xscape? That's all I'm saying. Am I making excuses for Xscape? Absolutely not. I'm just saying if you can find grace and see it, then exactly, you get my point. Let's continue.
Let me see what else. So, did the costumes fit and did they end up looking like stripper outfits? Ours didn't. Tiny talk about SWV costumes. Yeah, that's cool. Are y'all coming to Jacksonville, Florida? More than likely. How did y'all feel about them down in SWV's looks and clothes tonight? Well, at this point, I'm not surprised, but it's all good. You know what? Everybody doesn't like the way they dress, so you don't have to like the way we dress. Again, we still get on stage and we do what we have to do. I would love to talk with you on a podcast. Wait a damn minute. Ooh, you cursing. All right, send it to me on my DM. Tiny was throwing major shade with y'all outfits. What do you think about that? I thought it was a little foul, but you know what? Again, I'm not surprised. Look, like I said, I went to Atlanta thinking I was going to have a ball. I thought that when I got to Atlanta and hook up with these girls that I've known for forever, I've never had a problem with ever. I supported them through everything. I bought Bedroom Candy. I bought both the sisters' cookbooks. Every song they put out, I supported those girls because I loved them. And I thought that we all had a decent or at least a strong relationship because, again, I've never had any problems with them before. But when we got there, it was just totally different. It was totally different. And I used to be in my apartment because I'm like, There wasn't really anybody to hang out with, and I'm just, it was different. It was different. You can see the disappointment in my face, because I'm very disappointed with the whole thing. I can't even lie. Something else. Coco goes off, but Lily is a silent killer too. Yeah, you know, with knives. How do y'all feel about what they said about your costumes and show production? What can I say? If that's how they feel, more power to them. What is it? Because they got more coins, and it's always something stupid to give someone a reason to be disrespectful. It's all good. What do you think? What do you think of Tiny judging y'all stage wear? Oh, so everybody wants to know about that. When her own group dressed like hood cabaret dancers. Lily said they look like Apollonia 6. I was dying when I saw that. That was funny. And when she said she'd be caught dead, only dead in there, that was hilarious. Why Coco pop you in the back of the head on the show? Did she? I don't know. I probably said something smart or stupid. Do you feel like you were in the writing for telling Candy about Latasha's gospel deal? And again, let me just tell y'all this. I said it last week. I could care less that Tasha had a gospel deal. I could care less about what goes on within Xscape. Now, if you believe I really went over there just to tell her that, you watch too much reality television. Can y'all bring back your own show? No, because it has to be drama in these shows. And we did that for 2 seasons, and all it did was wreck our relationship. We had to step back and realize, look at what we're doing. We're sitting here sabotaging our own careers for a 30 or 60-minute show that will be over soon, and we still have to go on. So no, we will not do any more shows that have SWV against each other. We don't need to do that. How do y'all feel about what they said? Everybody wants to know about what they said about our clothes. Yes, it was foul, but that's how they feel. And if that's how they feel, so be it. I mean, like, I can't change the way they feel. I don't care. It's not going to change us. We like to be comfortable. I actually like heels, but I have 4 knee surgeries, so I can't really function as well as I used to. Like, I used to be the one that dropped down to the floor and hop up and down. I can't do that anymore. Sorry. It just won't happen. I can't do it. You guys don't look confrontational. Xscape is delusional, thinking anyone wants to hear understanding over weak. Y'all are not the same girl. SWV's iconic group. Thank you. You think when drama is already brewed in a group, it spills into business with other performers no matter what piece is attempted. I agree. I do agree with that, because yeah. And we tried to step in, and yeah, sometimes you just got to mind your own business and stay to the left. What other group would y'all want to do this with? All groups. We performed with Brown. We performed with every girl group that's out so far. This is the only time we've had problems. And honestly, we performed with them. We performed with them several times. And yes, we opened for them. On their tour, we opened. And there were other dates that we did with them. We opened. And there was never a problem. We did not have a problem with opening. But this show, this collaborative show, extension of Versus, was supposed to be co-headlining. We didn't understand where the we gotta be the headliner thing came from, because it makes no sense. We're all on the stage at the same time doing the same thing. Where is the headliner? And then they're like, they want to open and close. No, we didn't ask to open. You decided we were opening, and we were fine with that. So we're just telling you, Weak is the strongest song on everybody's play. The whole little playlist that was there, Weak is the only song that was, it could take all the songs. So you end your show with the strongest song, and that was a problem because we're not good enough to have a strongest song, but maybe we'll get our followers up. Y'all have ever met Michael Jackson? No, we came close to meeting him, and we wanted to thank him so bad for the sample, but we never got a chance to. When y'all were first nominated for a Grammy, what was the moment like? It was surreal because we had no idea. And then it was depressing because we lost. I was like, son of a bitch. And I cry every time because, like I said, I cry over, oh, this candy's so good. Let me eat it. But yeah, when we lost those Grammys, every time we lost an award, it would hit my soul. And yeah. Why was Xscape's team planning the show? SWV didn't want to use your team. So we were in Atlanta filming, and there was only but so much time to do anything. We are not from Atlanta. So because we had to move, they had their people ready to rock. So we used their people. And, maybe sometimes you need to mix it up so you can get some ideas in there. But anyway, you ever got in a fight for real? Oh my God, baby, I'm from Brooklyn. I was jumped on the subway. I had to fight my way out of a couple things. Hell, I'm fighting. Me and my ex-boyfriend, the reason I left him is because he was abusive. He used to hit me. I'm fighting him. So trust me, I can throw these hands when I have to. I just don't like to. Why? Why do I want to get this face scratched up? No, I don't do that. Did you like the playlist that Candy wanted? No, the original playlist. It was very slow. It was very slow. I think it would have been a snooze fest had it stayed the way it did. You have to start the show with a bang to get people amped, and then you go into the other songs that people love, and then you, like I said, you end the show when you sing that last song. People are supposed to get excited. They're supposed to scream and get happy. And I tell you what, it doesn't matter where we go, out of the country, what continent. When they hear, they go crazy. It's a strong song. It's an international song, but who am I to say otherwise, right? I don't have any followers. How do you feel about Tiny's comments? Tiny is a beautiful person. She knows everything. Can you touch on how the girls are saying since they closed Versus with understanding that y'all should expect the same for the concert and it was their turn? Not the same. Actually, we did not know at Versus that they were coming behind us. I promise you, I put that on Everything I Love. We thought we were done when we sung Weak, and then they did that. It threw everybody off, but Candy is trying to say that understanding closed Versus, so y'all should accept that on a tour. Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay. If you didn't do music, what career would you have done? I was going to be an accountant, and then I decided I wanted to do marketing. So I got my degree in business in marketing. SW podcast breaking down songs with dope. Okay. Weak was the song everyone sang at talent shows, not understanding. Are you a fan of Danity Kane? I don't know them, but I did like one of the songs that they had out. How was it like recording all night long for waiting? It was fun because I am a huge Babyface fan. I was sitting there just in awe, staring at him. You are aging beautifully. What do you use on your skin? Actually, I am using a new line called Taj Metallurgy, which is my own brand. I'm still in the process of working with a chemist to get the mix right. But yeah, I've been using my cleanser and moisturizer, so maybe it's working. Maybe it might be ready. Have SWV altogether gotten to a fight? No, we've never had to get into a fight. What's so funny is that we've always been super taller than everybody in the industry, so people used to think we were giants. I don't think nobody wanted to fight us. And honey, that don't need to be done. Well, maybe in our 20s, but in our 50s, we don't need to be fighting nobody. It's too much love and understanding out here in these streets. Can y'all do a Tiny Desk performance? I think we are. We were asked to do it, so we'll probably be doing that soon. You and Eddie are starting to look alike. People say we look alike all the time. I think that's probably why he thinks I'm cute, and I think he's cute. Does SW consider collaborations with another group? I know Run with New Edition was a hit. Yeah, we had fun with that. Right. Yeah. But yeah, so tonight's episode, y'all, just to wrap it up, it kind of frustrated me because I felt like it showed us in a way that we definitely were not, and I felt like it put Coco in a position that made her look like she was being difficult when it really wasn't. I mean, I promise you, I will be the first to say and tell her when she's got a bad attitude, but it was defense mode. We were in continuous defense mode, so I don't know. I guess that makes us horrible. We should just be run over and treated like trash and make a happy face, but in the 50s, it just don't go down like that. All right, everybody. I love spending time with y'all. Next week is the final episode. You'll be able to see the concert. I mean, it was a good show. Overall, I think it was a good show. It's just that if we were all on one accord, I think that show would have been amazing. And it probably can still happen, but it's just, I think the next show will have to be a therapy session first to get all this aggression out. But other than that, it's all good in these streets. But thank y'all for jumping in with me. Thank you for sitting here with me, and I appreciate all the people who didn't watch the show and still jumped in, because y'all are the bomb. Proves that there are some people out there that actually like us. All right, y'all. Good night.
The Instagram live was longer than this, but these topics and the different things that she touched on are the topics that were focused on the episode tonight. I might post part 2 later on in the day if I feel like it's still relevant to the conversations that we are having currently. I wish all of these ladies the best. I'm very confident that eventually they will get it together and everything will be okay. And I mean get it together as in their sisterhood and their friendship and all of that. The show is over. It's been filmed. It's a done deal. I'm just talking about as far as what's going on now, because even based on this Instagram live, you can clearly see that there's still some tension there, even though the show was filmed a while ago. Yes, they are watching it back, but sometimes people go through things on the show and then you see them hanging out because they have resolved their issues. The show was filmed a while ago. We're good now. We were not good at that time, but right now we're good. But based on these Instagram lives and different things going on social media, you can clearly see that they are not good. And I'm hoping that eventually sometime down the line, they are all able to move forward in a positive direction. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.